everybody. Okay, I told y'all the other day that I would show you how I do my storage because somebody had asked how I got stuff put up packed up so fast for Happy Mail. And so I thought, well, my desk is a disaster. Do y'all do this? Just trash your desk every time you clean it, trash it, clean it, trash it. Well, that's me. I don't know if you can see. Hang on, but this is just all the junk that has accumulated on my desk. And so I thought, I've got to put it away. So I thought that since I've got to put 90% of this in one of these little boxes, I would show it to you. And I'll show you there's actually two. I don't know if you can see this one. Here, let me tilt it up just a little bit. If y'all get seasick, sorry. This is the one I started with, and I got this cloth box for $1 at the dollar store, and then I had gotten, I think, 10 of these 4x6 boxes off of American Salvage, American Scrap and Salvage, something. If you follow Shannon Green loves them. That's where I got it. But I can't quite remember. Scrap and Surplus, maybe, or Surplus and Scrap. Surplus and Salvage. I don't know. Anyway, Shannon Green has always recommended them. So you follow Shannon. It's the same one. But it wasn't quite enough to fill this box. So, man, I'm having trouble keeping everything in frame. So I went to get some more. And when I did, I went to Michael's. And it was cheaper to get this big box full of them than just to buy this many boxes. So, of course, that's what I did. So, even though I have more of these canvas boxes, I'm not actually using them. I'm using this. All right. So, let's see if I can tell you what my categories are. Although, my categories change constantly as I have more things I'm using, not using, whatever. So, I have tag blanks, simple punches and shapes, stickers, steampunk ephemera, handmade or Happy Mail die cuts, inchy backgrounds. These are the ones that I haven't actually decorated yet. They're just punched 1-inch squares, basically. Punch scraps. I use punch scraps for just about everything, so I save them. Christmas stamps, book and music pages. This is already torn up to be used as background, on a mixed media piece. Wonky house pieces. I think y'all saw this one on my wonky house video. I just cut up, when I sit and cut up shapes, I just cut a bunch of them and then throw them in here. And when I want to put together a house, I've already got pieces. Completed inchies, although it's almost empty from last month's inchy projects. Stamp people. This one says stamp flowers. It's actually becoming stamp nature, which is kind of what I mean about my labels keep changing constantly. I had a ton of just flowers, and I had flowers, peoples, and words. So I made... and Christmas things. So that's what I made these. But I stamped a bunch of other stuff the other day, and I didn't have any place to put it. And it really would be like nature, which would be flowers, birds, butterflies, that kind of thing. So this one's probably going to change titles soon. Words and phrases. It is pretty much words off anything. It's usually scraps of stuff that I come across or things in Happy Mail. Or if I make... phrases with my label maker, but I make too many because sometimes you don't know what words you want to use, so you just make a bunch of happy words. I do that. I put the extras in here, or I have some stamp phrases that I really like. I keep some of those in there. Okay, so that's the original one. Then when we expanded, let me make sure I can get this in frame. I went to this one. And when I went to this, the first one was really for making ATCs, inchies, and tags. When I went to this one, though, Happy Mail was really in mind. So ribbons and fibers, bought die cuts, chipboard, bought die cuts out of cardboard, plastic, images. These are more like magazine images, stuff like that. Fabric labels and crocheted embellishments, painted papers, those pockets and envelopes I make. They're out of there. Punchella, bling, so rhinestones, pearls, that kind of thing. Dimensional elements is really a growing category. It's anything 3D. And I haven't even put, like I've got feathers I haven't put in there. I've got all those bottle caps I make. They're not in there yet. So that one's I just changed it the other day. It used to say faces, but there were all the, here, I'll show you real quick. It was a bunch of these clay faces that I make. And I was like, well, I need some place to put the new little tiles that I was making. And then Bunny had sent me these. I think they're made out of her scrap paper towel or baby wipes. And so again, and then I think Susan's, no, that's not one. Here's, okay, somewhere in here are the 3D ones Susan sent me. Here we go. Susan sent me these. And again, I needed some place to put them. So this seemed like a good thing to just change the label from faces to dimensional elements. And there we go. Smash book pieces, journaling spots and cards, postmarks and stamps. Okay, these last two are really Happy Mail oriented. Baggies. When I go to pack up something, I don't have to look for baggies. I have them all here. When I unpack things, I just put them here. And recycle reuse is basically when I'm unpacking Happy Mail, I stick it in here if it's something that just doesn't jump right at me for a category, and I'll figure out some place to put it later. I may have to change a label to do it. But that's how I keep all my stuff organized and how I can send out Happy Mail so fast. I just have to basically pick what I want to send. It's already, divided out, made up, and ready to go. Bye, y'all.